Namaste and welcome to India Yoga Arogya series. Today we will introduce one more sequence with a high demand from the many ladies. It is a yoga for menopause. One of the very important practice and very simple sequence we created. Also a lot of related practice can be added with it. And in this, the first technique what we can say that Mukhadhauti, which is one of the very helpful practice, also is a KAPALBHANTI, helps a lot in the regular early morning practice. That can be practiced by individual yourself and available in India Yoga YouTube page. And also there are other practices really helps. It's a very simple yet very powerful. This is Uttanasana, Adho Mukha Svanasana and Adho Mukha Virasana. The three series of practice, staying each of them around 45 seconds to a minute. Keep your legs around shoulder distance and raise the hands straight up and extend your trunk. Bend the elbows. Give a length on your spine and slightly pull the lower abdomen. Softly bend front from all the way from the hip. And extend from the hip to the elbow as actively as possible, but always keep the knee little soft. And there is a rich circulation to the head. After staying around 45 seconds to a minute, soften the knee. Take your hand just in front of your toes. Softly walk back to Adho Mukha Svanasana. And lengthen your spine. Between the hands and legs, the weight is equally shared. And in case you have a bad elbow, bad wrist, and you're finding too difficult, there is a lot of work comes on the shoulder, and you can just keep the knee little softer and lengthen. This is easily, you can hold it in just around 45 seconds to a minute. Once that is even difficulties, you can also do the Adho Mukha Virasana, bend the knees slightly wider and toes touching together, knees wider than the side of the body. And the spine is extended really well, the head is freely dropped there. And there is no stress on the neck. And palms are there actively, and be there another 45 seconds in this. Once that is finished, slowly come up to Vajrasana, eyes gently closed in this, and watch the breathing. There is a lot of change on the face and head region, experience that. Once that completed, there are a lot of other things also works. Another very important practice called Baddhakonasana. Slowly release the legs there and keep the feet together and feet pressing each other and spine well lifted, and just breathe normally. Whenever you have a free time, you can sit and watch in this TV or studying your papers, and anything can be done in this position. Also, as a regular routine, keep at least for around a minute, and whenever get a time, now and then keep repeating that. Also, whenever you want to rest also, there is another step called Supta Baddhakonasana. Keep the feet as it is and slowly roll on your back. Comfortably roll on your back and just keep the feet pressing each other, and rest the one hand below the navel, other hand just above the navel, and just relax completely. One can stay anything between few minutes, the hours in this position, which is gives a lot of relief from the lower back and hips, around the abdomen, and also brings a lot of lightness into the respiration and the circulation. And apart from that, there are other simple things which really helps in this condition, and working on your practice called Sethubandhasana, where you keep your legs shoulder distance wider and hands on the sides of the body well placed. The feet is firm. From there, as you inhale, pressurize the pelvic floor and slightly raise your hips and switch all your weight into the legs. As you exhale, release your spine vertebra by vertebra. Again, as you inhale, you are raising up and switching everything into the feet and lengthening the spine. Exhale and release. Repeat around 10 times, and the 10th one, just raise and hold for around 45 seconds to a minute, and a mild contraction in the perineum is helpful. But you can see a lot of stretch comes on the back and also on the quadriceps and the feet. The firmness is the feet really helps. There's a rich circulation goes to the head. And once it is finished, slowly you can release and relax. That's also continuation of that. Certain inversion asanas really helpful. And there are a lot of the inversion asanas very helpful. Among them, there is one of the simple inversion called Vipareta Karni asana. Also, it can be used as a Vipareta Karni mudra. Slowly bend the knees and softly raise your body around 45 degrees and use the palms around 45 degrees, and the leg goes 90 degree, hip to the shoulder stays 45 degree, and just be there for some time and watch the breathing. And that's good. Start lengthening your breath and absorbing back of the throat and your navel. And as you inhale, the nose, back of the throat and navel. During the exhalation, navel, back of the throat and your nose. Just keep watching for few rounds of that. Then softly bend the knees and smoothly. You can also do Sarvangasana in case you are finding difficult to do Vipareta Karni Asana. From there you can do a simple curving of the back. It's called Matsyasana. That's a complementary asana for your Viparita Karni or Sarvangasana. It is also very helpful. It gives a lot of lightness to the breathing, calmness to the mind, and body slows down very quickly and faster. And after staying around 45 seconds to a minute, slowly with the help of the head, release your head there and slowly come to seated. And here, quite a lot of technique you can sit and do. Whenever in the office you can do these things, or you're traveling you can do these things, and at the home you have a free time you can do this also. So one of the simple technique among them is called Shanmukhi Mudra, where you are closing your ear with your thumb, the eye with your index, the mouth with your small finger and ring finger, and the breath is coordinated with the middle finger. You have a lot of different technique can be used here. One simple technique, inhale through both the nostrils, hold for a while and close both the nostrils. Once you've finished, then release your nose and exhale through both the nostrils. I can repeat around 10 to 50 rounds, and then once you've finished, you can slowly release your hands, but don't open your eyes suddenly. And you can just watch your breath for some time. There's a lot of deep quietness comes there. And you can, this observation also can be done in a mudra called Yoni Mudra. Interlock your fingers, touch your thumb touching each other, the index, pad of the index touching each other, just rest in front of the navel and hold it and observe the beautiful changes for few minutes. That really helps. And even also in the advanced practice, there is other practices called Nadi Shuddhi Pranayama, really helpful. Also Brahmari Pranayama can also help a lot. Those things can be added within your practice, and at least make around 3 times a day, 15 to 20 minutes sequence before breakfast, before lunch and before dinner. There are tremendous changes you can experience within 3 weeks. That we promise you. And we will come out more videos related to the health soon. Thank you for watching. Namaste.